Hey, what's up, guys? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrance and back at it again with another review. But before we get into that, I have some pretty exciting news. Talked to a good buddy of mine. He owns and runs a fragrance store in the mall, and me and him were talking, and he's agreed to let me come in, and any fragrance that I want to do a review on, he's gonna let me do it at his store. And I mean, that includes niche, designer, everything in between. So super exciting news. Can't wait to start doing that. I'm gonna be able to not only do like Creeds and Bond number 9s and stuff like that, but I mean Tom Fords and all the good stuff, but those designers as well that I want but don't have. So really exciting news. And then on top of that, this holiday season starting around November, he's agreed to let me work there. So I worked there last year, had a ball, had a blast, loved it, gained so much knowledge just working there and smelling different fragrances. So being able to do that again, I'm just ecstatic about that. So really excited. So anyways, so that's the exciting news. If you are new to the channel, be sure and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you know whenever I launch new videos. This is a channel where we talk, discuss, discover pretty much everything about fragrances. So feel free to comment down below if you liked the video. If you didn't, I want honesty. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Tell your friends about it. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Seems like a lot, but that's the goal that I want to go for. So right now I only have my phone, so I have no way to edit or anything like that. So everything is done in one take. So yeah, it's not the best quality, but do plan on getting a computer and stuff like that to help it. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into this review. I hope that this video finds you well. I hope you're having a great day. I just got back from the dentist not too long ago. I had a root canal done, and sounds weird, but I was actually really excited to get that because my tooth has been bugging me for about a month and a half now. So glad we got that out of the way, and let's go ahead and get into this review. So today, I'm bringing you something special from my favorite house, and if you've watched this channel before, you've seen my other videos on this house, you know that I'm just a huge fan of this, and this is my favorite house right now. That could change, but I don't know. Today, I bring you Habdan, or Habdan, however you want to say it. I've heard it pronounced, a couple different ways, but I say Habdan, so whatever. But here's the box presentation, so go ahead and get into that. Look at that beautiful black box. Got a real sleek, shiny box right there. Got the logo right there, name of the house, name of the fragrance, size on the bottom. I don't think that they do. Yeah, I need to stop doing that on some of these. Yeah, so sometimes they'll put the expiration date or shelf life of the fragrance on there, and then on the back you have this little note here, kind of tells you about the house, tells you, when they discovered and stuff like that. And what's super cool is if you open this up, the cologne sits right in there. Go ahead and put that in there. It sits real nice in here, so whenever you go and open it, if you decide to leave it in the box, boom, you got the cologne that sits nice in there, just like the Carlisle. So this is a really, really nice presentation. I enjoy this quite a bit. So go ahead, and that's the presentation of the box. So go ahead and get into the bottle itself. Look at this beautiful bottle. This black and gold bottle right here, super heavy, just like all the other ones. This is, I believe, just gonna tell me, yeah, so this is, looks like a 2020 batch. So man, this stuff is so good. So let's go ahead and get into the notes in here. Some of the notes are going to be apple, caramel. It's going to be rose, basil, and then it just said woody notes. So I'm not sure what all that means, but essentially what you need to know about this fragrance is it literally smells like a caramel apple pie dessert in the best way possible. It's not feminine. There's a little bit of a musky undertone that gives it kind of a more masculine vibe. And man, this stuff just is amazing. Let's go ahead, open this up, waste to spray for you. Atomizer, as always, super good. Guys, this stuff is amazing. Oh man, let's just take a second. Oh yeah, good stuff, good stuff. So, like I said, this smells like an caramel apple pie dessert, or almost like maybe like a caramel apple cider or wassail. I don't know if you've ever heard of wassail or not, but it's kind of like a fall winter drink. My grandma makes it and it's super delicious. But yeah, it's got this real great apple note that just is super prominent, and it comes off very caramelized, almost like a green Granny Smith caramelized apple. And then you get that kind of spicy notes in the back that kind of give it an apple pie, or maybe, like I said, a cider kind of a note to it. So yeah, that just makes a really, really, really beautiful scent. This is unisex, but to me, in my nose, I do think it leans kind of more masculine, and I think it's the spices in there and the musk that kind of comes through. A woman could definitely wear this. I think it's a little dark maybe for a woman to wear it, but that's just my opinion. I definitely think that if you're a woman and you wanted to wear this, you definitely could. So seasons to wear this, I would strictly only recommend this in the fall and winter. And honestly, like, yes, you can wear this in the winter and it's going to do great, but the vibe that it brings off is almost strictly fall. Like, you think, when you smell this, you think of campfires and flannel t-shirts and you know, the caramelized apples and, you know, fall festivals and stuff like that. That's just what it brings to me, to my mind. You know, I grew up in Pleasant Hope, and every year we go to Fairgrove, and they would have a fall festival, and you know, you had all these different craftsmen out there. They were making different crafts and baking apples, and, you know, making these funnel cakes and all this other stuff, and had all these arts and crafts, and you just kind of had that vibe going on, and that's what I really get out of this bottle. And it's a really good time in my mind. It's a good memory to have. And so whenever I smell this, that just instantly takes me back to when I was probably 10, 11, 12 years old, and going to those fall festivals, and you know, just spending time with the family, and, you know, getting to hang out and being outside in the nice cool breeze, and having all those different types of smells going through the air, the cinnamon, the caramel, nutmeg, stuff like that. So yeah, that's my opinion. I would, you know, mainly stick to the fall time. Definitely you can wear it in the winter time as well, because the cool weather is going to really help push this out. And you could wear it in the spring, definitely. I just think it would be a little misplaced, but, you know, I digressed. On the scale of 1 to 10, I give this honestly a 9 out of 10 for like the fragrance itself. Whenever you first initially spray it, I do think it comes up just a tad bit synthetic. I don't know why that is, but I just almost get kind of an alcohol vibe at first, but maybe only for like the first like 10 seconds. Then after that, it really goes away, and you smell just the caramel apple pie dessert awesomeness. So yeah. So for that reason, I would give it a 9 out of 10. But projection, I had a little sample that I had been using. Actually, I'll go ahead and reach around and grab that. I had this little sample that I had been using for a little bit, and you know, I've gotten some use out of it, and so I get about 8 to 9 hours out of that, off about 4 or 5 sprays. It projects really well. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. My grandma actually really loves this, so you know, maybe in the future I can pick her up a bottle. You know, like I said, it is unisex, so but yeah, great projection, great longevity. So yeah, so for that, 9 out of 10, only just because of the little synthetic opening. But for me, on how much I like it, I give this a 10 out of a 10. This is a beautiful masterpiece. It's so unique. There's, in my opinion, nothing on the market like it. Like, I don't know of another fragrance that comes close to smelling like this. So I really enjoyed that part of it. I really enjoy niche for that reason. Don't get me wrong, I do love designers, but I'm really getting into the niche fragrances just because it doesn't smell like everything else out there. And so love that. Like I said earlier, the projection's amazing, longevity is great. My wife actually thinks this one's okay. It's not her favorite, but she doesn't hate it. So in my mind, that's a win. yeah, I think that it's just beautifully crafted, and just it needs to be in everybody's collection if you want something for the fall, specifically, and also the winter. So yeah, guys, this has been my review for Parfums de Marly Habdan. And I think what I'm gonna do, if I can get at least 10 likes on this video, I will give this to someone. This is a 10 ml sample. It's missing probably 3 or 4 sprays. So maybe like just a little under 10 mLs. There's the top to it. So you can see it's really not got that much juice gone. So if I can get this to 10 likes, I'll do a drawing, and I'll ship this out to someone. So just gotta like the video and leave a comment down below of what you thought of the video, and then I'll go ahead and ship that out to the randomized winner. So all right, guys, well, this has been my review. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I guess I'll catch you next time.